Live with Kelly and Ryan. Today, Oscar-winning actress Catherine Zeta Jones and star of the series Bellevue, Anna Paquin. Plus, January continues with a workout to make you bigger, leaner, and stronger. All next on Live. And now, here are Kelly Ripa and Ryan Seacrest.
Thank you. Good morning.
I got distracted by the fact that there's I never realized that my skirt has a what is it called? The slit?
A slit?
Yeah. All of a sudden, I thought my skirt was falling off. I got distracted. That's why I missed your hands. I was like, I think my skirt's falling off, but no.
That's what it was?
You can see my thigh.
America, Canada, get ready.
Get ready.
Here it comes. It is on this Thursday, January 18th, a beautiful dress. I really like it.
This whole thing.
I picked her up on the way in her dressing room, and I said, good morning. Ooh, your collar.
That's what he said. That's why I love Ryan. He notices things that men don't notice.
I said the flesh tone of that perfectly triangular collar is really, it's really on trend.
You're like a dream. You're a dream. You're a dream come true.
How you doing?
I'm great. You know what I did last night?
I want to know everything.
I babysat Fozzie. You know Seth Grunquist's son, Fozzie, who's 2 years old?
Yes.
I went because I think that Seth and Kim need to go out on a date, and I need to babysit a 2-year-old because I need to get out of the house with the troubled teens.
Right.
And I forced them to go out, and I babysat Fozzie, who is an angel. He's so smart. He's so adorable. And this is how he goes to bed. Ready? And they told me this would happen, and I thought, no, they're mistaken. They said, oh, all you have to do at bedtime is just tell him it's bedtime, and he'll go to bed.
Really?
And I was like, that's ridiculous. No child does that.
Right.
They cry, they have a fit, you have to rub their back with 2 hands, then 1 hand, then 4 fingers, then 3 fingers. Then you have to, like, back out of the room, and God forbid your knee cracks. Then you start the process over, right? That's how kids are.
Yeah.
Fozzie, who is like learns everything immediately, I say it's bedtime, and he's like, okay, and got his trucks, and right to bed, down for the count. Now I'm like, I was like, I thought we were gonna play more games. But Fozzie was sleeping. Mark calls. I say, hey, he's like, what's going on? Why are you whispering? I said, babysitting Fozzie. And he goes, oh, what's he like?
So
and
you're
I
both
said,
whispering on the phone?
We're both whispering. He's whispering.
In Canada.
He's in Canada. He's whispering. We're both whispering to each other. Hey, hey. I said, he's like a dream. He's like an angel. I said, he makes me want to have another baby. Do you want to hear what my future ex-husband said?
Tell us. What did he say?
He goes, oh, he goes, I know. He goes, but at least we have our grandkids to look forward to. Ready for me? Girl, bye. That's what I said. Gotta go.
I think it's, I don't know. It may be in the picture. You heard it right here. It's a possibility. There could be.
Grandkids?
No. A fourth.
There's no possibility.
A little Fozzie. A little Fozzie.
A little, yeah, if you and Shayna have a little Fozzie. Yeah.
We're content with little Georgia right now, our black lab.
Yeah, she's pretty cute. I'll watch her too.
So the cold weather, it's all over the news everywhere once again. And I was telling you, my parents are in that deep freeze.
Different than the broadcast in Southern California, right?
Yes.
Yes.
In Southern California, so after this, when I go on the radio, we talk about it being a high of 80, 81 degrees, and whether or not you wear culottes, shorts, or pants to the office. And that's just for the guys.
Right. So your parents.
My parents, they were delayed going to, they were going to escape the cold and go to Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
With their couples
With
friend.
their couples retreat friend. My father met him, and they bonded over the fact that they like their martinis the same way. So friends for life. So she says, well, the flight's delayed. She gets on a flight, they get to Fort Lauderdale, and after the show yesterday, I felt kind of bad that I talked about the reason that they're friends is because they are drinking buddies and like their martinis the same. So I figured
You felt bad about that?
I did. I just, you know, this is all new to me, talking about everything in our lives. You've been doing this for 17 seasons.
It feels great, doesn't it?
It's so
doesn't
therapeutic.
it feel great? And systematically, you alienate family members one at a time.
Exactly. She has her phone off now until 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
So I get back there, and I think I'm going to get a call from her, and she'll say, Ryan, John, why would you tell this story about your father? She says, didn't see the show was preempted in Atlanta. There's a God. They make their flight. They get to Fort Lauderdale. Last night, text comes in. I'm just going to read directly from the phone. Remember when you were a kid, you tell a little white lie to your mom? Somehow she runs into the mother of that kid at the grocery store.
Yeah.
And she catches you in that white lie?
That's how I found out my daughter has a whole separate Instagram page.
Right.
Yeah.
I go to bed, I wake up to this. 10:45 p.m. it comes in.
You go to bed. This came in at 10:45. He's already asleep. I just want you to understand, he's like an angel. Go ahead.
So, we had a relaxing dinner and took a walk around the resort. We went inside the monkey bar, didn't have anything. Fan comes up.
Test. This is a statewide required monthly test of the Emergency Alert System, originating from the Pennsylvania Emergency Management Agency, Harrisburg. This is only a test.
Oh, here it comes.
So they're trying to get away from the cold in Florida.
Can you hear it with my mic?
Hello? Hello?
Hey, Mom?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, it's Ryan Seacrest. You're on the air. What?
I want to talk to Kelly.
Hi. Hi, Connie. How are you? Connie?
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Hey, so Ma, I was just telling the story about how you were chased out of the monkey bar by fans.
Yep, that really happened. Can you believe that?
No.
I think they should have at least brought you a round of martinis.
Well, there you go. Maybe I'll see her tonight.
Ah, good idea.
Do you need any restaurant recommendations while you're there in Fort Lauderdale?
Yes.
Gelman? Okay.
He's got family there.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna text you a couple of my favorites down there.
I love you, Mom. We'll call you later.
Okay.
We'll talk to you
Bye.
later, Connie.
Bye, Connie.
Like you said, they alienate. They alienate.
My mom never would have answered because it would have popped up unknown, and she never would have answered. She may have sent me a text saying, was that you?
What are you doing right now?
Was
the same
that
thing
you?
I've been doing every day.
Same thing
for
I've
how
been
many
doing
years?
every single day.
Oh, boy.
So did you know that about the trend, the latest fashion trend? It's about every other year, I'd say we cover this. And I just want to get y'all's take on this, okay? Y'all's.
Hi, y'all.
How do we feel about the man's skirt?
Boo, a lot of boos? Please, feel free. Boo.
You guys, I like it. I do. I like it. It doesn't bother me. You guys are triggering me with your booing.
What does that
Why
mean?
not? Why can't men wear skirts?
It just...
Because of the draft. The draft. Well, that's their problem. Would you wear a skirt, Ryan?
Look, I got enough problems already. Putting on a skirt's not going to solve.
I like how deep his voice just went.
Yeah.
Like his voice, your voice is already deep, but
Listen,
it went way down.
when I talk about onesies and skirts, I tuck my chin.
Yeah. I think you could pull off any of these looks.
Yeah, I could pull it off and put on pants.
You
like the khaki one?
I like this because it's elongating.
Yeah.
See, it's elongating.
Well, now you're speaking my language. If it elongates me, I mean, look, khaki elongation.
But I will say the models don't look thrilled. And again, they're models, so they're trained to not look thrilled.
Right, they're
but
unhappy
still,
anyway.
they do look like, oh, come on.
Hey, Mom, I got my first modeling gig.
I like it. I like it. It doesn't bother me. I'm with you. I'm with you.
We have experience in that phylum of what it feels like to wear skirts when we are at a place wearing a robe and we sit down in our robes.
Do you think a robe feels like a skirt?
I do. Am I wrong?
I mean, that's more like a wrap dress, like a DVF wrap dress.
But we feel the ventilation.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, ventilation it freaks you out because, like, I just figured out that this skirt has a slit in it, and that freaked me out walking out here.
Yeah, well, this will, I don't think this lasts much longer, this trend. And it'll come back in a year
We do this
again.
trend every year.
It'll come back
Every
in a
year
year.
I hold it up and I go, guys, what do we think about men in skirts? And our audience always boos me.
Do you know what this is?
Well, no, I saw you post a
posted this on
photo of
Instagram
it.
this
Is that
morning.
like a jackfruit or something?
Does anybody, you recognize, do
Breadfruit?
you know what that is?
Does it taste like custard?
Well, it tastes like a lot of different things. It is a jackfruit.
Oh, I said it.
You guessed it correctly. Do you know what have you seen?
I've had jackfruit.
You've had it?
Yes.
I walk into the kitchen and this creature is on the counter. And
I've never seen one so big before.
it's huge.
It's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Well, apparently we have a jackfruit guy. Jackfruits are hard to come by in the city of New York.
You have a jackfruit dealer?
We have a jackfruit guy. We got a guy. There's a guy that finds the jackfruits because they're impossible.
You guys are actual health food junkies.
But I said to Shayna, what are we doing? Well, apparently we also had delivered on Amazon a dehydrator. So now we're making, when I say we, I mean she. She's making chips out of this thing.
No kidding.
I'll have to try and bring some.
Dehydrated
chips out of the jackfruit. Bring this in?
Yeah.
Let's taste it.
All right, I'll be right back, Michael.
Okay, no, maybe tomorrow.
Run across the park.
Gilman, can you send your limousine to the Seacrest estate to pick up his jackfruit? Make sure your driver is strong. Good and strong.
It's huge.
For tomorrow.
Because normally I've only seen jackfruit about this big, but that jackfruit is like watermelon
It's
size.
massive. And Shayna says that we can have the fruit, the meat, and the seeds all throughout the day. You get 6 meals out of this jackfruit.
It's very good jackfruit. I mean, I like it. It's messy. You know, when you eat it, it's messy.
I mean, how do you even? I don't even know what you do to carve it.
Well, I always just like when the kids were little, they were fascinated by jackfruit.
The kids? I thought this was a new fruit that was just created by man.
No,
This has been around?
I mean, I've had it in the Caribbean, and we always slice it and then just dig out the meat with our fingers. I mean, that's where I've had it. I don't know where it originated.
Got it from the Lower East Side. I didn't know.
Yeah, but I think you can also get it in the Caribbean, where I believe it's plentiful.
Where it's grown?
Don't quote me, but that's where I've only had it, so I'm assuming that's where it comes from. Yeah. But I don't know where its parents came from, so don't ask me.
I'll try and bring it in tomorrow.
Again, though, that's a very large one. I can't stress enough, right? Does anybody else think that's the biggest jackfruit you've ever seen?
Well, I don't know. I think it's just my head small.
Yeah, exactly.
No, you have a big TV head. You do. Anyway, I want to try it. I want to try it. And only Shayna would know that you could eat that 17
Well, we can
ways.
survive for 2 weeks on that one jackfruit.
Yeah. Hey, guess who's here today? Catherine Zeta Jones is here.
Yes. Anna Paquin is here too.
Yeah, and we now we continue January week with fitness expert Michael Matthews and his tips for strength training at any age. I pointed to us because we are at any age.
Yeah,
we are at any age.
Apparently we're middle-aged.
You're timeless.
We're middle-aged. I'm middle-aged.
I'm awaiting the arrival of my grandchildren. Coming anytime.
Strength train for your grandchildren.
Yeah, right.
All right, here we go. It's time for Snowway Travel Trivia. Look at that. Oh, going high, all net.
I just
all net.
can't reach. Lady, I can't reach you. I just can't reach you. Oh.
Don't fall. Don't fall. So there's, was that Brittany Sims? Brittany.
Hi.
From San Leandro, California.
Is this really your first time in New York City?
It's my first time. I'm a theater arts major, so this is amazing.
Welcome. You're where you belong. You're where you belong.
Thank you.
Well, good to have you. Let's call live right now Chris from Michigan, Marquette, Michigan. All right, let's see if Chris is watching the show.
Chris.
Or maybe it was preempted. Who knows?
Oh, yeah. With this.
Thought I got away with it. Reminded me of when I was a kid and I spit on this. I'll tell you another day. So.
No, you can tell us because the phone's ringing.
I spit off the balcony when we were on vacation and it hit a woman in the head. I thought she won't find it and she knocks on the door and says, "Did your son spit on my head?"
No.
Grounded. Hilton Head Island.
You have reached 361.
Oh.
I didn't mean
Okay.
to. It was a bad.
No, I understand.
We were 9.
Right.
Okay. Sorry.
But what are the chances that your spit would actually land on a woman's
That's
head?
what we didn't mean for it to hit
Right.
her on the head. All right, we'll call now.
Cindy from Fremont, Ohio.
Really, my friend made me do it. You know, you're playing those games.
I know,
It's
and you
dropping-
want your friend to like you.
Right, and you want to be
I
accepted.
know.
And you're on vacation.
Please.
This is Cindy in Ohio, we think.
We should just call your mom again. She answers.
She answered. I mean, this contest designed because people are watching the show. We call them. And...
No way, Ryan and Kelly.
Yes, yes. Cindy, good morning. You're on the air.
I'm sorry. No, this is Ohio Cable and Electric. Did I just say cable and electric?
Hello?
Yeah. Hi, Cindy. We're kidding. Hi, good morning.
No way. There's no way you called me.
Yes.
Sway. Yeah.
I am so, every morning I sit here with my notepad and my pen and I take notes and I've been waiting and waiting. I'm so excited.
Great.
Well, this is the day your ship has come in.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Sin, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna spin the wheel. We're gonna see what you're playing for. Ryan will ask you the question, and you're gonna win a prize. And the whole audience is going to be uplifted by this moment. Okay?
Oh, thank you.
So don't screw it up for us.
No pressure.
Okay, I'm gonna spin.
Here we go.
Here's a great
one.
prize, Cindy, the Veranda Resort and Spa in Antigua. 7 days, 6 nights, all inclusive. Oh, warm
that's
sand.
great. Somewhere warm.
Yes, somewhere warm. It's a prize valued at $7,400. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Cindy, good luck.
Thank you.
Okay.
This one is hard.
But she has notes. She's got
I
notes.
know,
She's got
I'm
notes.
just saying
We have
it's
faith. We have faith. On yesterday's show, we talked with J.K. Simmons. Which Mardi Gras parade did J.K. say he's going to be the king of?
The dudes only? The float?
Okay, what's it called?
It was a name.
Yes,
He was
what's it
going to be
called?
the something king.
King's back is focused.
Yes, that's right. Yes,
Back,
that's
she
it.
said.
Congratulations, you and the guests will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at the Veranda Resort and Spa on the beautiful island of Antigua. This all-inclusive Caribbean vacation paradise is nestled on 30 spectacular acres of tropical gardens overlooking a tranquil bay. Enjoy the oversized suites and a host of activities, nightly entertainment, fine dining, pampering at spa tranquility, and much more. Your prize is valued at approximately $7,400.
Well done. Yes. Well done.
You guys are awesome. You're so awesome. I don't even know what I won, but I'm just so
No,
happy.
it's a great prize to the Veranda Resort and Spa in Antigua. 7 days and 6 nights, all
Everything's
inclusive.
included.
It includes all.
Everything.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You have no idea. Thank you.
I have every idea. I'm out of breath. I told Ryan,
great.
that was like watching my daughter study for her math midterm last night. It was
my
the
gosh,
same
I was
level
so nervous.
of excitement.
The picture, and my picture is on Kelly's Island. The picture that you saw, that is in a little island near where we live on Lake Erie that is called Kelly's Island.
No kidding.
Yes, yeah. So that's for you, Kelly.
By the way, you're doing all right,
Thank you
huh?
so much. I didn't know I had my own
We just
island.
thought you had that
It looks-
apartment across the park.
It looks luxurious.
Looks all-inclusive.
It's all inclusive. And my resort includes all the time. Listen, Cindy, now you get to help make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who will receive a $500 gift card from World Market. So please pick a number between 1 and 209.
77.
77.
Well done. Cindy, we are big fans of yours. Thank you so much for watching us. Coming up next, Catherine Zeta Jones. We'll be right back.
Still ahead on Live, we continue January with strength training tips for any age. From the new series Bellevue.
Gorgeous man.
Nice to see
Wow,
you.
what a crowd.
Okay. I just watched you elegantly saunter out here in this gorgeous dress, and I understand from a good authority that part of your diet is that you eat ice cream every day.
Yeah.
Is that true?
It is. It is, but I'm not talking about sundaes this size.
Right.
Even if it's just a few scoops, it's my treat for being a good girl.
Right.
You know, I reward myself with good. If I've been good, I get 3 scoops.
3 scoops. So is that like a half a pint, a pint? Like, I want to know.
Depends how good I've been.
How good you are. Right, right.
No, but I always, I'm an ice cream fan and a gummy bear fanatic.
No
But
kidding.
yeah, I'm gummy bears. I know. But I do.
We're going on the ice cream
let me
and
tell you
gummy bear
something.
diet.
No, when I get to my really senior years,
Yeah.
I'm not. That's all I'm going to eat.
That's it.
That's it. Forget it. It's not-
Right.
Because I only eat real food so I can get to the dessert.
Right. Well, you can keep gummy bears right beside the bed in a drawer. That's
That is true.
a trick at our house. They're right
I
right
hide
there.
mine from my children because they like them too.
Yeah.
And when I really want one, it's like, who's taking the last gummy bear packet? So I have a stash.
Ah.
That's so
Don't
smart.
tell
I'm
them.
not
Yeah,
getting
don't-
those little monkeys.
Congratulations, there's a new Douglas baby in the
I
family.
know.
Oh, great.
I
That's
know.
exciting. Look at that.
What a dog.
Lua Izzy Douglas. Yeah, I'm a step-grandmother.
Oh, my God.
And my name is Zizi.
Oh, Zizi. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
very important.
and then Michael is Bubba.
Bubba.
Figure, I don't know where that
That's
came from.
cute.
But, and then Kirk is Pappy, my father, you know, so we've all got like, you know, funny, quirky little names. So
I
Zizi's
like Zizi.
mine, and
Zizi's
I like
good.
it. I like it. Do you know that Susan Sarandon told me that her granddaughter calls her Honey?
Honey.
I love that.
That's cute,
Honey,
too.
can I get some milk, honey? I love that.
That's really
anyway, and I'm
sweet.
Zizi, but she came out perfect, and it's just a joy, as any new baby is.
Oh, so nice.
Listening about the family, I feel like you're so global. Like, I feel like you live in 6 different countries and travel all over the world, but you were traveling recently.
Yeah, we do love to travel, and as a family, and we just had this last holiday, a big tick on the bucket list. We went to India, which is a country that I've always wanted to go to, Cambodia and Thailand. And our kids, we're all like, we're not really beach people. I mean, we're sporty, but we're not lying on beach. So the knowledge that we just had, and traveling traveling with my kids, who are, I know they're mine, but they're so much fun to hang with. We had the best time.
Did you have a favorite place? Like, was there one place that you said,
Well, I think
we have to
India for me has always been on my bucket list, and history-wise, you know, my son and my daughter, we're all history buffs. I think India is a huge country, and I just touched the north, but yeah, I just had that feeling that I've been here before.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, and I just can't wait to explore it, and it's just so vast, and there's so much to talk about. But I really, when I went to see the Taj Mahal, and I had the same feeling when I first saw the New York City skyline, because I'd only ever seen it in movies, only ever read about it in books. In my own head, I had stories about what New York was, and I remember when I came over and I saw the skyline, I just kind of spontaneously burst into tears. And when I saw the Taj Mahal, I did the same thing, because first of all, the story of the Taj Mahal is all about love.
Yeah.
The man made it as a symbol of love for his wife, who died in childbirth.
Yeah.
And so the whole symbol of it being just a, you know, this magical place, but the root was love. I just bawled like a baby. Me and 100,000 other people who were standing in front. But I didn't care. It was one of those.
You sound like somebody else I know. I know.
It's the way I felt when I saw her apartment after Mark did the interior design. We'll come back right after this with Catherine Zeta playing a crime boss, real-life crime boss. Real life.
Yeah.
Does he find it?
No.
This is a fascinating story. I know this story because I remember watching the documentary so many years ago.
Yes, the Cocaine Cowboys was the documentary, and what it was about, the documentary, as you know, was about, you know, what happened when Miami became the center of this industry. And basically the money that was coming in there and the supply and demand, it was crazy. And all these guys, these really dark, bad guys, some of them out of jail, some of them still in, never coming out. We're talking about this woman, Griselda Blanco. And when they talked about her, they revered her, they feared her, they admired her, they hated her. I mean, there was all these, and it was like, who
She was ruthless, right?
She was ruthless, and she was the queen of the kingpins in that world, in that very dark, dangerous world, for so many years. She ran it. Pablo Escobar worked with her, for her.
They were partners.
Partners.
And she's no longer alive.
No,
right?
she was assassinated after eventually going to jail, getting off on a technicality after 10 years, getting out, deported to Colombia, and then, ironically, she created the drive-by shooting, and she left us by that way. But it's this woman for me as an actor, to get into the skin of this woman who is completely polar opposite to everything I believe in morally.
Right.
She's like, there's no redeeming quality. I didn't want to make our audience like her or be sympathetic to her or understand why she became like that, because there were so many people from Medellin, Colombia, who lived the very hard life that she had that didn't become this woman. And so it was just so inspirational and liberating for me to get under that
It's also fascinating to watch a true story unfold in something like this.
I mean, this woman, I mean, you just took it to just this. She must have a sick sense of humor. She named her son Michael Corleone because she loved The Godfather so much.
Is that true?
It's true. It's true. And there's Michael Corleone with Griselda. Wow. And then, you know, when I watched the movie back, it's like, I can't believe that I kind of wanted to get away with it. It's like a bizarre thing. And the woman being in the man's
Well, because you're
world,
playing it from her point of view.
I'm playing it from her point of view. And I think that her whole life was a movie. I mean, to call your son Michael Corleone. But she was like the movie star playing the lead role in the movie in her head, and she was controlling the script, and she was she was the puppeteer of everything that was going on. So that was my note to myself every time I was doing a scene, is that it's her own world, and it's crazy stuff happens in it.
Now it is a movie.
Yeah, it is.
You can actually check it out. Godmother, Griselda Blanco's story premieres on Saturday, January 20th, 8 p.m. on Lifetime.
Coming up next, Paquin is here. Stick around. I'm so happy to...
All right, friends, she's an award-winning actress who returns to the TV in the quirky mystery thriller Bellevue. Please welcome Paquin1, everybody. Nice to see you.
Likewise.
Hey, congratulations. You were an answer on Jeopardy.
I heard.
That gets
That's
me
big.
so excited. You have no idea.
Well, that kind of thing gets me excited, too.
Yeah. Now, were you watching when it happened?
No,
or-
but a bunch of people tweeted it at me.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I found out about that. I'm also off on a crossword puzzle clue.
No kidding.
There's a Q in my name.
So you're the go-to cue.
Yeah, like it's one of those ones where, yeah, no, it's convenient.
That's so interesting. I would never think about that.
Yeah,
But
I
Q is
actually
hard.
like, yeah, the Jeopardy clue, big one. Also, like when I made New York Times crossword puzzle, I was like, I've arrived.
Yeah, that's a really big deal. If you think about it.
If you're someone who's ever tried to do the New York Times crossword puzzle or answer the questions on Jeopardy.
Jeopardy too.
I've tried the New York Times crossword puzzle, and it is too humiliating, even on the easy days.
You mean on
It's
a
just-
Monday?
Yeah, Monday is like, I'm still like, this is so challenging.
So is Jeopardy.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So you've been spending a lot of time here in New York, or back and forth?
I have been back and forth because I'm shooting a film here.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's called The Irishman. It's directed by Martin Scorsese. I'm playing Robert De Niro's daughter.
Oh, I've heard
You've heard of these people.
I've heard of these two.
Yeah, so I've been kind of back and forth a bit.
Were you here for the bomb vortex or whatever
Bomb
it's called?
cyclone.
Bomb cyclone?
Don't say the bomb word.
No, I mean,
Bomb
that's what
cyclone.
they
Like
call
the
it.
terms.
Yeah.
I was like, was I here for the bomb? No.
Meteorologist.
No, I luckily missed the weather. Apparently, I think a bunch of our crew got a little messed up by that. 'cause
Yeah.
There was all these, schedule subject to
Well,
change.
where's the home? Where's actually
Technically, Venice Beach.
home?
Oh, okay. Have you been there
I-
lately?
I'm there occasionally. Home is kind of where my pile of suitcases and my children are,
Yeah, right.
which is sort of a moving circus-like arrangement most of the time.
I guess you sign up for that when you're actors, right? You sign
I
up for
mean,
that, kind of.
that's how I lived my childhood.
You
So
got young kids, yeah?
Right.
Yeah, I have twin 5-year-olds. So, so it seems like a perfectly normal way to spend your childhood to me.
right. It's life experience. Remember that.
Exactly.
Can't teach
We'll
that.
take a quick break. Come right back with Anna after this. Stay with us.
You play a cop in Bellevue.
I play a detective who is a little less than conventional in some of her methods of getting her job done, but very, very effective.
And the story is
The story is set in a small town in Canada, and we basically open with the disappearance of a young transgender teenager from our community, and we are investigating what exactly has gone down. And in the process, a bunch of incredibly eerie and sort of unsettling things from my character's past sort of start reappearing simultaneously, sort of forcing her to almost kind of, basically she ends up investigating this murder that was never solved sort of 15, 20 years ago, alongside trying to figure out where this kid is.
Are they connected?
Well,
I
yeah,
guess
you'll have to find out.
Tune in.
Right, don't tell me.
Did this originally aired in Canada?
Yeah, so this is a Canadian series. It aired on broadcast CBC up in Canada
Right.
last year.
And you're Canadian.
Yeah, I'm Canadian. Oh, no, I mean, I essentially am.
husband's there.
My husband's been living there, so.
Ah,
Yeah.
right. No, but so we're very excited to get to bring it to America.
Good.
Great.
Good luck with it.
Yeah.
Bellevue premieres. You can see what happens Tuesday, 10 p.m. on WGN America.
Hey, January continues with a strength workout.
Oh, yeah.
Stick around. You have to see us backstage because we literally have no idea what we're putting on until we come out here and we go,
Like,
oh.
what? I think I went to the wrong dressing room. I don't even know.
It kind of matches.
I don't know who's this is. By the way, and okay, well, anyway, maybe that makes it better. When in doubt, pull up your. Yeah, see?
Now we're cool.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what it is?
Yeah, it's January week.
And this week we're focused on workouts you can do right there at home. Today's workout is from the author of Bigger, Leaner, Stronger. And he says that no matter what age you are, you should be strength training. Please welcome Michael Matthews. Here he is.
Strength training, getting
So
stronger.
strength training is good for bone density, right?
Yep.
Isn't that what they say?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I want what you have. How do we get there? How do we do it?
Strength training, of course.
So
Yeah.
these are all bones, are they? Just kidding.
With something else. I don't know, bones.
Yeah.
Why do you say any age?
Well, you know, because strength training improves your body composition, right? So that matters whether you're 20, 30, 40, 50. And that means that it adds muscle to the right places in your body. It helps you remove fat from the right
Stopped
places.
at 50 like it's death after 50.
Right.
You know, ironically,
Then it's just a slow
over.
decline.
not even. I saw on Facebook a couple days ago a 72-year-old powerlifter who makes me look out of shape, basically. So,
Really?
yeah, no, you can do it really.
Well, let's do it. Run us through
Okay,
this.
so let's do a whole body strength training workout. You
Yeah.
can do this at home. All you need is a bench and some dumbbells. If you don't have a
Okay.
bench, you can even actually start with a chair and maybe some water jugs.
Okay.
But let's go with the warm-up first, right? So that's an important part of strength training.
Yeah.
And let's warm up our lower body. So let's do some body squats. Stand tall.
Stand tall.
Yep, feet about hip width apart. Okay.
Why is it that women, and I've been told this, when you tell women to stand hip width apart, we always do this? Why do we think that our hips are
you
out
think
here?
your hips are bigger than they are, maybe?
Is that, I mean, it really is true. Okay,
You want a
so
good workout,
hip
that's
width
why.
apart. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so then start the movement by hinging at the hips, pushing the butt back, and then bending at the knees and going deep, low, low, low. Make it hard. Okay, good. Now up, and then squeeze your glutes to the top.
Yeah,
That's right.
Squeeze it
You
like
know.
a nutcracker.
That's right. That's right. We can do one more.
Yeah.
Now, I'd recommend 2 sets for the warm-up, but for time, we'll just do a couple reps.
Okay.
Okay, good. So now let's say our lower body's good to go. We're going to have to do the same for upper bodies. Let's do push-ups.
Yeah.
Down in the push-up position. All right. So keep your elbows kind of tucked in, and then all the way down. And if you can't do this, you can do it on your knees.
1.
And another one. Come on, Ryan.
2.
Ryan. Oh, there we go.
All right. We're warm. Let's do it.
Okay. All right, we're warmed up.
Exercise.
Let's get to the workout. Let's start with the goblet squat. So,
Goblet
squats?
squats?
yeah, it's a
Okay.
squat, and you'll see.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's grab one of our dumbbells with our right arm here.
Okay.
Grab our dumbbell.
Okay.
I have the 20s, you have the 10s?
Okay.
That's how it worked out. I'm not as strong as I look. I'm actually pretty weak. So you want to hold the dumbbell like a goblet, right? Like this
Yeah.
in front of you,
Okay.
and then we're kind of actually just replicating what we do at the body squat.
Okay.
So we're hinging at the hips, all the way down, making it nice and hard. Up.
And breathe
there you
out,
go.
right?
And, yep, and breathe out on the way up. Yep. And squeezing your glutes. Good, good, good.
So this is all glute.
Looking good. Perfect
Benefits
form.
of glute. All right.
Perfect
And-
form.
and that's
You hear that?
important.
Yeah.
Hear that,
Form-
right?
I'm not shocked. You always have
Like a
perfect form.
nutcracker.
And form is worth mentioning because in strength training, doing the exercises correctly is super important.
Right.
Because it makes them more effective and it prevents injury.
What's next? What's
So the dumbbell deadlift is next. So for that, you can grab your other dumbbell here. So we need
Okay.
both of them.
Okay.
And we're gonna keep them at our side. Stand tall. And so this exercise, it's similar with the squat. You start by hinging at the hips, and then you're pushing your butt away from you, keeping your back in kind of a flat tabletop position as they move down. You kind of want to move down your legs until your hamstrings say like, yeah, no more.
Okay.
And then you go up and you squeeze.
It's good.
Okay,
actually.
good. So let's do another one. And Kelly, if you,
Probably
just
looks
keep
perfect.
the weights moving down your legs and keep your legs a little bit
Down.
straighter, like
Straight- oh,
a little bit
straighter.
closer. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
And you should, there you go.
Yeah.
And up.
Oh, yeah.
And this is a great
Oh,
whole
yeah.
body exercise.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Big difference, right?
Good, good, good.
And I'd recommend 2 sets of about
2 sets.
6
All
to
right.
10 reps.
All right, let's do another
2
one.
minutes
We
of rest.
do one set of about
Yeah.
2.
What's that?
Okay, good. So let's do upper body now.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the upper body, we're going to do the dumbbell bench press. So for that, we need both of our dumbbells, which you already
Okay.
have, which is great. Let's get to the edge of our bench. Kelly's ready to go. She knows what we're doing.
She does 2 hours of this thing a day.
Okay, good. So we're gonna get back in a
Okay.
position here, our feet flat on the ground, shoulder blades pinched, elbows kind of at the next to us, and then we just press up with our palms facing our feet, and there we go. Squeeze at the top. Squeeze at the top.
Breathe and squeeze. Okay.
Perfect. Again, I would recommend 2 sets, 6 to 10 repetitions with about 2 minutes of rest in between.
Kelly, you're ripped.
So you're-
Nice work over there.
How much do you bench, Kelly?
I mean, I don't know, more than this. I feel like this is not a lot of weight.
Here, you want mine?
Well, for everybody.
There goes my mic.
So the benefits of that chest.
So yeah, so it helps sculpt the chest,
Okay.
the
Oh,
shoulders,
yeah.
the back of the arms.
Well,
right, where they get
obviously,
kind
it's
of
working
flabby.
for me.
Clearly.
Arms?
Yep.
Arms? All right, last one.
Ryan, what we'll do is we'll do a pull. We'll do a pull, which also does arms.
Okay.
So last exercise here is the dumbbell row. Again, this is a pulling exercise. What we want is just one dumbbell for this one.
Okay.
Let's do our right arm first. Okay. So let's grab with the
Let me
right.
tuck this back in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get to the back of our bench, actually.
Okay.
I like that, though. Kind of like a kettlebell swing. All right, so we're going to put our left leg on the bench. We're gonna get in this kind of tabletop position again. Have our right arm fully extended, and as we're bringing up, the idea is to squeeze your shoulder blades together. So you should really feel it in that kind of big muscle on the side of your body, the lat, right?
By the way, so this makes your shoulders bigger and your waist look smaller, even if your waist doesn't get smaller.
Instantaneous.
Right, it's an optical illusion.
No, this is...
more information on strength training, you can go to livekellyland.com, our website. Good to see you, man. Thank you so much. We'll be right back.
For more January info, just go to our website.